Whew, it's been an eventful day for both of us. So here's PeeWee. So at about 12:30, out of the blue, he started having a seizure. It's been 30 days since he's had one, since we was told to up his dose of meds. Hi, baby. So it was totally unexpected, just out of the blue, right by my office door. So that's good to see. Ooh, I can get under and clean him up like that. Still need to clean up his underside here, but he's showing you his jewels. But I'm happy to see him lay like that, so that means he's comfortable again. So he has the first seizure outside my office, and what am I supposed to do there? Keep showing you. So yeah, I'm going to. That's funny. So I'm used to the seizures, so I'll get down with them and petting them, talking to them while it's going on. This one's a little bit longer than normal, so it's about 2 minutes long, 1.5 to 2 minutes long. The first thing I do when he gets up, well, he pees during it, obviously. So he's covered in pee. It's all over the floor. The first thing I do is try to get him outside, because usually the number 2 comes after the fact. So I was hoping to at least get him outside for the number 2, so I didn't have to clean it up. Got him outside. He was a little bit confused, but he seemed to recover quick on the first one. So I'm like, all right, he's recovering. I get him back we come back in the house. He didn't poop, so I'm just watching for him, to clean it up if I have to. So I'll clean you up. You don't have to. I'll clean you up. So I'll get him here in the bathroom and try to get him in the tub, because he'll jump in the tub. I just haven't he hasn't jumped in with water yet. So I was trying to get him into the tub so I can get him cleaned up. He wasn't going to get in, so I started just getting cloths out and was going to give him a sponge bath. And he left out of the room. Normally he's always by me, so I'm like thinking maybe he's still a little bit confused or whatever, so didn't think too much of it. Then all of a sudden I hear plop, and I knew what was going on, so I ran out. So he's by the front door now, having seizure number 2. Get down with him. So I had already cleaned up pee number 1, right? So he starts having number 2. That one goes for probably 1.5 minutes also. Let me see where he's gonna want to go here. So that one starts for about 1.5 minutes also, just in case he wants to go outside, or the door's open, or he just wants some water. I'll have to give him some food here shortly. But he's looking around for some food. Let me get him some food. All right. So he has number 2. He gets up. I try to get him outside again, get him out here. This time he's definitely more confused. So he's running around the yard, like almost like wondering where you are type of confusion. Baby girl. He's tore up my screens. Got to replace those. But so as he's running around, it's kind of a normal thing after a major seizure. He'll circle the yard probably like 10 times. So as he's doing that, I go clean up spot number 2. I come out and I'm happily to smell poo in the air. So he went to the bathroom outside. So I go back to the area where he had it. He finally comes back in, comes over to me. As I'm cleaning, then he starts going in circles. And I've never seen this before, so I'm like, uh-oh, is he going into another one? So he done like 8 rotations, and then he starts seizing up again. This time he's standing as he's kind of paralyzed, and his head's shaking. And then I'm with him, so I'm making sure he hits the ground softly this time. So I'm kind of trying to be his cushion so he don't slam to the floor. So we get him to the floor, and he goes into number 3. I can't even remember how quick or long that one was. I was kind of starting to freak out because I'd never seen number 3. I never seen 3 in a row before with him, and I'd never seen the circles of confusion, so I don't even remember how long it was. As he's doing that, I called Jan. She's at the store. I'm like, can you get home? He's on number 3, and he's already kind of just, I'm freaking out at this point. And so I'm down there with him. He gets up. This time he's total confusion. I've never seen him this confused at all before. He's walking into the wall head first. He starts like just walking over everything in the house, knocking over stuff, just, totally out of it. So I'm freaking out at this point, trying to get him to stop walking head first into walls and stuff. And so he'll sit there, and he was just standing there in the corner with his head into the corner and just standing there. And he'll stand there for like 5 minutes. So I'm just petting him while he's doing that. But after he totally ransacked the whole house, oh my God, it was like Godzilla. I mean, he just trashed everything, knocked everything over. Jan has a bunch of Christmas ornaments in the living room. He smashed a bunch of them. He cut his leg. It was a mess. So it took a while to finally get him to settle down and to actually lay down this time, because he didn't want to lay down. Like I said, he was standing in corners. This was going on probably a good 20-25 minutes of just this mass confusion, ransacking and standing in corners and just major confusion. So that was the longest period of confusion I've seen him in ever. So then I got him he finally laid down near the bathroom. So he laid down, we get some ice packs put on him, and I start getting him cleaned up while he's laying down. Then he finally moved into one of his favorite spots. So once he did that, I knew he was kind of coming back. Because the first place he laid wasn't a common place he lays. So when he went into one of his comfort spots, I knew he was going to be all right and started recovering. And actually, he's pretty damn quiet right now. Let me go check on him. Okay. Well, he made it to my office. He came in here and laid down. So he's still definitely out of it, because normally after he eats, he comes straight to me. This is definitely not the first place he would come to and lay down on his own by himself in here. So he's definitely still recovering, in recovery mode. But he was hungry. He was going around sniffing things, so I gave him some food. So we'll just let him rest some more. But man, I know he, goes through a lot. But man, that is, I was used to 1 and 2, but that third one kind of really freaked me out. So at least I'm prepared for that now, and prepared for the ransacking and all that if it ever happens again. So so that hasn't happened since we haven't been 30 days without a seizure since we upped his meds. So I asked Jan to leave a message with the vet to call me as she's going to her doctor. He's got an appointment May 6th, but the last time the vet said that we still got a lot of room to go up and or add another medication if need be, if it continues. But he went 30 days, so my question would be to the vet, do I just keep him on the 2,000 that we're on right now until May 6th, and when he comes in and he gets his checkup and that, or do we up him now a little bit more? Maybe the vet knows a pattern, you know, being that it's been 30 days since it upped, you know, maybe he's experienced this type of pattern before or something, even though it's not really a pattern. Since what freaked me out is it was the worst one yet, even after a full month on the medication. Now, I didn't expect it to go away forever, but I didn't expect it to be the worst one ever. So, and then baby girl the whole time was just watching on, wondering what's going on. Right, baby? All right, so just updating you guys, but more about just more for me, just releasing so I can calm down for the day, if you will, so I can get back on track, so while he recovers. So all right, thanks everybody. I'll see you all in the next video.